Okay, hello my people. The game is starting right now. The we are supposed to be watching the we are supposed to be watching the Risk World Cup right now as we talk. Okay, so this is interesting to say the very least, my folks. Right now, this paints to be like a super interesting game. Whoops, this keeps happening, no problem at all. We got it fixed, I hope. Well, right now you guys can see that the red player made their move. They made one attack and then they fortified out of the region. My wonder is if they're planning on getting all their positions together. They are in like 4 or 5 positions, but okay, wow. So Pinks decides to actually break the left side, the position of the red player on the left side of the map. Okay, that is an interesting move to say the least. Um, so let's see what happens now. Now we see that the white player removes another position of the red player, so now the red player is mostly on the right side of the map. Let's see. We see that the pink player is in 3 positions, but actually he has 2 positions that are fairly weak. He's only a 3 in the center of the map, and then he has a 3 in the bottom of the map. So, right now, for what I can see, um, the pink player he needs to start adding material to the bottom side of the map. Now we see that the green player attack a territory of the white player on the north part of the map, and what else will he do? He doesn't do much. Right now we're seeing the ranks of the different players that we're having. Okay, so he fortifies to that 8 that is in the north side of the map, but as you can see, the green player is mostly in 1 position. That could backfire greatly sometime in the future. So right now, what we can see, it's um, right now what we're seeing is that the blue player is in 3 positions, four, but actually that 5 connects to the 11, so he should be spreading out, and that way it's gonna be harder to kill him. Right now, oh, okay, he decides to remove one of the positions of the pink player from the bottom of the map, and in that way the blue player is apparently going for a bonus, maybe. That is a weird move, but it's a move nonetheless. Okay, so now the red player he attacks left. Will he try to? No. Okay, so he's trying to be now in 2 positions, though they're still in the center of the map. Or oh no, he is trying to go for a bonus. Okay, that is a choice. Well, if he hit the 3 of the pink player and attack with the 8, he could actually get his bonus. It will be crazy, to say the very least, but hey. Okay, now he fortified to a single position, and with that, he moves on to the next round. Okay, perfect. So we see right now that the pink player is mostly in a single position, and he didn't add anything to his other position in the center of the map. That is a risky move, no pun intended, because right now he is in a single position. Somebody with good access to him, they can kill him. So okay, we see now that the white player, it's okay. He's getting out of the bottom bonus. He's gonna let the blue team. He's gonna get the USA team to get his bonus. Oh, okay, okay. So are we going to see somebody hold that bottom bonus? That is a big question, my friends. It's a big question. So what do we see now? Right now we're seeing that the green player okay, so he now the green player by his own merit is in a single position. Like all of his troops are side to side, and now he even fortifies in a position that could be easily blocked. Okay, the strategy of the green player is slightly weird, but let's see what happens. We have seen people do other weird stuff. Okay, so now the blue player, he is gonna go for his bonus, finally. He apparently does. Does he has any expectation of holding that bonus? That is a good question, but for the looks of it, he apparently does have expectation of keeping that bonus. So let's see what happens, folks. Let's see what happens. So, okay, so I guess the blue player he wants to be in a single position, which again is a really odd choice. Why would him like to be in a single position? That is okay, and now we see that the now we're seeing that the the red player he decides to actually take his bonus. So we might be seeing people holding their bonuses, and there is not much that can be done because the pink player he could break. Actually, the pink and the green player they can both break the the bonuses of the blue player and the red player, but it's gonna be a costly break considering that they are in a single location, a single position. So it's going to be that is definitely gonna be okay. So now we see that the pink player he attacks, he takes a card and then fortifies back. Okay, we see that the white player he add troops to his bottom position and now he is going for his own bonus. That is gutsy to say the very least. That is super gutsy because it's not like he has a lot of material in that location to defend that bonus. But let's see what happens because unlike the other two players, everybody else can break him without any kind of consequence of retaliation. So right now, right now, and as expected, we're seeing that actually uh, the green player broke the he actually broke. Okay, so right now what we are seeing is that the blue player he's adding to the top side of the position, so that means that the blue player he managed to keep his bonus and now he is attacking on the top part of the map. And now is he going to break? No, I think he only wants good lines on the purple player. Okay, now everybody has 3 cards. Now is a good time to see what's gonna happen because this is the moment that people start dying, usually because of the bounties. The bounty points, remember guys, that it's 5 points for the first bounty, then 3 points for the second bounty, and then 1 point for every other bounty. So that means that if you don't win, the only other way to get a card the only other way to actually get points is by bounties, by killing somebody else. Okay, the pink player he didn't have a trade on 3, he just killed guards. The green player, and now we're seeing that the white player he actually add to his bottom territory, and he is moving. Is he moving out? Yep, he looks like he's moving out, and now he in turn looks like Kilgar. No, oh yeah, yeah, he moves out. Definitely he moves out, which again, it's not a bad choice. But definitely I would have added more troops to the top position to make sure that nobody breaks. Nobody can. No, people have to think twice before breaking that position to get the kill on the green player. The green player he should be trading in because if he doesn't, there is a good chance that the pink player he goes for the bounty next time. Now, the pink player he already has the pink player, he already has 26% of the map, and this is a small enough map, which means that the pink player can easily go for that position if he wants to. We see now that the green player, he decides to get his bonus, but he has a big bad intimidation tag in the bottom. Okay, that is good when this is normal fix, but this is not a normal fix game, people. This is 70%, and there are open lines on the territory of the green player, which means that anybody can go and go ham through his territory and go for the 70%. And there is a sea lane between his territory and a blue in the north part of the Brazil map. So this is interesting to say the very least. Okay, the blue player, he what is he gonna do? Okay, so he moves to the left side of the map. And I think right now the pink player is in a good position to get a kill right now. He could go for the he probably could go for the kill on the green player if he has cards. Okay, we see the red player, he actually has cards. Does he has enough to go for the kill on the white player? Okay, no, we're seeing the red player going for a 70 run right now, people. Okay, will he have time? He might, even without the bounty. Let's see what happens. He is close. There is enough time right now, 60%. Oh boy, oh boy. He got it without a single bounty, my people. Without a single bounty. So, wow, wow, wow. What a game, folks. What a game. This was crazy to say the very least. It was unexpected. I wouldn't be expecting less from the I wouldn't be expecting less from the um, yeah, I wouldn't be expecting any less uh, from the red player. Definitely, I wouldn't be expecting any less. This is the same thing that they did in the first round. Right now, we're seeing that they are way ahead. Okay, so right now, let's go to the interview portion of this and let's see what happens, folks. This was a weird game. Again, it was super interesting. We're seeing now that the Peru team, they are well ahead with 20 points to 0 from everybody else, which means that the Peru team, there is a good chance that they are going to be moving on to the next round. So right now, let's see who would like to speak. Yep. Who would like to join the BC for the interview portion? Let's see who would like to join the BC. Let's see who would like to talk. Who would like to talk for the interview portion? Please go to the waiting room. So this was a really interesting game, folks. It was unexpected what went on. I I don't know. I am amazed with what is going on. Okay, we have Abdullah in the uh, waiting room. Let's bring him to streaming one. I'm gonna join streaming one now. Hey Abdullah, how are you doing? Oh, I'm still deafened. Sorry. Hey Abdullah, how are you doing, my friend? Hello, can you hear me, Abdullah? Hello? I can.
Hello?
Hey, hello. Now I
Hi.
can hear you. Hey.
Hey, man.
Let's see if somebody else would like to join, and that way we can move, continue with this interview portion. We don't have anybody else, so just give me a few seconds while I try to ping everybody else.
Okay.
Okay, I got Acrobat. I got him. Add not John me. Let's see who would like to join and who was the last person. Oh, it was Isaacs. Add Isaacs. Let's see if anybody of them would like to join. Okay. How are you doing, Abdullah? What are your thoughts about this game?
Okay, this is my first tournament game ever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to play it safe and all, but I was surprised with Mexico move. I think he calculated the amount of territories needed, and once he saw that he was able to take them, he just went for it right away to get the 75% win.
Oh, it was Peru. Peru was the team that actually went for the 70%.
Okay, I made a
Yeah.
mistake in the flag.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. So yeah, that was something that I was mentioning in the broadcast. That even though yeah, you did have you did got that bonus, but actually you didn't move all your troops to the you didn't move all your troops to the uh, you didn't block any lanes, so there was a few territories that could be attacked, and we see that the Peruvian team they actually managed to go through those territories. What do you think about that strategy?
I think, and that's I was going with the if you attack me, I'll attack you. So we leave the territories until we get enough troops. But I think it was a bad strategy since it was a 75% win.
Now the white player, he already had that bonus, and you decided to attack the bonus, to break the bonus. Why? What was your mindset behind doing that?
I just felt that the blue and white players were just too friendly with each other, so I wanted to break them.
So you were thinking about breaking the red player and the blue player?
The white and blue player, yes, like getting in between them. They
Oh,
kept putting on emojis with the fist bumps and all, and they weren't attacking each other. So just wanted to, obstruct uh, their their advance or something like that.
okay. And not you and me. We have here not you and me from the USA 3 team playing with the blue color. Not you and me. What do you think about that? Well, first of all, tell us about your strategy of going for the bonus in the first place. You were the first one that actually grabbed that bonus.
Yeah. Well, first of all, hey Harlow and
Hello.
GG to Isaacs. Yeah. What's up, dude? GG to Isaacs. Well played. I saw the lines. Probably should have left a few in the bonus, but wanted to stack. I didn't have a set on 3, and ended up not having a set on 4. So what I was trying to do was just get a bounty on my next turn, just to get our points and team our team some points. But Red saw a really good opening there to run the bounty, the 70s. So congrats to him. My strategy was, I had 11 stack or something like that on the opener, and I saw that hey, all I need to do is hit that 3 and give kind of White the nudge to get out of the bonus, and he did. So I went with that, and it worked out early, but not in the long run.
So, as I was telling Abdullah, something that was saying in the broadcast was that there were open lanes. Many people had bonuses, but there were open lanes. I saw that you were adding like a lot of to your upper stack, and you were adding some to your lower stack. But there were a lot of openings, a lot of lower numbers territories. What do you think about that? Because what I saw is what the red player definitely saw when he went for it.
Yeah. The only thing I had to worry about was Red not seeing that, and he correctly did, or he or she did. So other than that, I was just going for a bounty on the next turn. I didn't have a set on 4, so that was my out. Probably should just let that 6 there to kind of ruin that lane, but wanted to at least set myself up on the next turn in order to get a bounty because no set on 4 was going to be trouble. So certainly wanted to just try to set up for the bounty. But red played extremely well there to see that.
Oh yeah, I thought there for a second when red traded in, I thought he was going to go for either green. Actually, I thought pink was going to go for green, but I saw red and I saw red trading in. I thought he was going to go either for white, though it was going to be a little bit tricky, or he was going to make a move for probably you. What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
I've done a ton of practice games. I've never seen a bounty run or a 70 run that early. But that happens when 3 people have bonuses, right? And they're single stacking on one. So just a miscalculation on my end to leave my my bonus open like that. But again, I was just hoping that someone was going to go for the bounty. I was not worth the kill and was unkillable at that point, and was just hoping that it was going to be a bounty run and not a 70 run.
Abdullah, you said that this was your first tournament, but actually you played fairly nice. The only thing that I observed about you was that you willingly decided to get all your troops in a single stack. When in these kind of games that are 70%, people usually go for different, try to space out in the map. Why do you decided to willingly abandon your multiple position and just go for a single stack?
Just like Not Young Me said, uh, that was like an early run for the 75 or 70. But if only I had one more turn, I had the cards to get enough true to confidently get 70%. That's why I stacked.
Sorry, I'm trying to get Isaacs into the stream. He doesn't speak English, so I will be asking the question in Spanish, in English, and then I will be translating his answer in English as soon as he joins. Uh, Let me see if I can find him because he is somewhere. Okay, I got him. Let me see if I can drag him into the waiting room. Whoops, let me drop him here. And now let me drop him here. And now let me drop him here. Hey, I found you. Hola, Isaac, ¿estás bien?
Hola, hola, hola.
Hola, Isaac. Primero que todo, felicidades en la victoria de Perú. Perú ahora mismo está 2-0 en este grupo. First of all, congratulations to your victory on this game. Right now, Peru is leading this team 2-0. Cuéntanos, ¿qué te hizo a ti ir por el 70% en vez de ir por una recompensa? What made you go for the 70% instead of going for a bounty?
Lo primero fue por consejo del equipo,
Mhm.
la verdad. Y tenía la oportunidad para hacerlo, ya que tenía buenas cartas para poder reclamar.
Mhm.
Y gracias a eso pude conquistar el 70%.
He said that the first thing was the advice from his team. Secondly, he had a nice trade in, and with that, he has enough troops to actually go for the 70%. Okay, so your team advised you to go for the 70 instead of the bounty. Okay, didn't you think that maybe you could have gotten another bounty later on? Tu equipo te recomendó que fueras por el 70%. ¿No creyeron que a lo mejor cogiendo una recompensa ahora podrían tener otra un poquito más abajo?
Mm, Probablemente, pero preferimos primero asegurarla, ya que el resto no tendría ningún puntaje también.
Okay, okay, I like that strategy. He just said that they decided to better assure the victory because that way they will deny any other teams to actually get any points. Cuando el jugador rosado y el jugador verde tenían esos ejércitos grandes en un solo territorio, ¿no te preocupó por ningún momento? When the pink player and the green player, they had those big stacks near your territory, wouldn't you worry there for a second that they were going to break you?
Sí, un poco, pero fue un riesgo que tuve que tomar en cuenta para poder ganar la partida.
He said yes a little bit, but that is a risk that he decided to take, so that way he could be in a good position to win the game. So Did it ever went through your mind to hit either to break the blue player early on or to break the green player or the white player and the green player afterwards? ¿En algún momento se te ocurrió romperle el territorio al jugador azul o al jugador blanco y después al verde cuando tuvo su territorio?
No, en ningún momento, ya que si es lo mejor para todos no atacarse al comienzo, para poder ganar más tropas y mantenerse equilibrados, mientras otros jugadores no conquistan aún el territorio.
Okay, he said that no, because the best strategy for this game was to not attack anybody, and that way everybody could get more and more troops. So that way he could end up winning the game. So, do you expected a war between green and white after green broke and then actually forced white out of that bonus? ¿Esperabas una guerra entre el jugador verde y el jugador blanco luego de que el jugador verde rompiera el territorio y luego lo sacara de esa área?
No, no, no. No esperaba una guerra. El jugador verde quiso simplemente conquistar un territorio, pero no pudo porque el jugador blanco aún tenía sus tropas en su territorio. Y ya que no salió, pues decidió conquistar la parte de abajo.
Okay, so he said that no, he wasn't expecting a war because the green player he wanted to get a territory and he already had enough troops in the area. Green, Abdullah, did you ever were you expecting a war from the white player after you break him and you hit him? Maybe he was going to suicide on you, or maybe he was going to not move out.
No, I didn't expect him to attack me since he moved out of the territory and only took the once. Uh, it's a tournament, and I don't think he's just gonna throw early on. He had hope, probably to get a bounty later on, or maybe even have a chance to win. So I don't think he would throw the game that early.
When Red traded in, and this is a question for both of you, Abdullah and not you me. When Red traded in, were you expecting Red to go ham and get a 70%? Were you bracing yourself for a kill? What went through your mind?
For me, I knew he was gonna go for the 70%, but I was just hoping that he would be off by 1 or 2 territory. But he got it just right,
Yeah.
and yeah.
What do you think, not you me?
Hey, sorry. What was the question, Harlow?
When the red player he traded in, what went through your mind as he was making his move when he decided to actually go for the 70%?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the line. I was hoping he didn't. I thought it was a fantastic move. He didn't need to go for a bounty there. He had the 70, so and it's not like he needed actually any crazy rolls. So it was just well played. I think I was a little upset that I didn't I fortified my six up to leave 2 territories open. I did that because I was just trying to set up a kill.
Now,
I was fine. I
uh-huh.
was fine with being broken. I didn't need that bonus anymore.
Now, the biggest question that I have for both of you is the the red player. He just said, as I was translating, that their strategy was to go for a 70% and deny anybody else of any points. That's actually what we saw in the first game too. In the first game, the red player he actually went for it instead of actually instead of getting any bounties. What do you think about that strategy, and how do you or your team think about countering this for the third game?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've probably played, I don't know, maybe 10 practice games with Plasma and that crew, and it's very, very rare to go for the 70 that early, without having seen a previous failed kill or a kill and then parlay that into the 70s. So I think that one, me taking a bonus early, 3 bonuses were on the board at one point with single stacks, and that opened it up. And so I think made just the absolute right play there. With all the single stacks, the 70 was open, so it was a very, very well played move.
Oh yeah, definitely. This game, the last game, both of them were a really nice masterclass on how to play Risk, and definitely the Peru team is actually making headways in the way that they're playing. So Anything else you guys would like to add?
No. Thanks for commentating. Appreciate it, Harlow, and best of luck to the rest of the teams, and congrats to Isaac and the Peru team.
Isaac, Not You and Me te acaba de dar felicitaciones por haber ganado.
Oh, gracias. Lo llamé.
Abdullah, any other closing words?
Hold on. How do you say you're welcome in Spanish again? Hold
De
on.
nada. De nada.
Denai.
De nada.
Yeah, that.
De nada.
That.
Don't worry, we have time. De
Denai.
nada.
Yeah.
I start.
Yeah, he understands. Isaac understands English. He's just not that fluent in Spanish when he's talking. Right, Isaac? ¿Tú puedes entenderlo, pero no puedes hablarlo muy bien?
Yes.
Exactly. So,
Sí, sí, sí.
All right, Isaac's good job. He knows that.
yeah, Isaac,
Thanks,
buen
thanks.
trabajo. He says thank you. Abdullah, any closing words?
Best of luck to the other teams, and congratulations to Peru. And hopefully we'll get you next time.
Remember, guys, this is not an eliminatory. This is just to sort out the team. Whoever wins each one of these groups, they're just moving on. They don't have to play next week. They will be moving on to the next round that is gonna happen in like 2 weeks. So nobody's eliminated. It's just that whoever loses, and I'm in that board. I'm in that boat right now. Whoever loses, they have to actually join the. They have to actually have to play next week, and then next week we are up for elimination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isaac, unas palabras que quieras decir?
No, esto, la verdad fue un buen juego. Al final, la verdad, tuve un poco de miedo, porque quizás no lo conseguía, pero al final sí se pudo, ya que todos los territorios estaban muy separados, solo tenían una tropa más en cada uno.
He said
Fue
that
buena partida.
he said that it was a really nice game. That sometime there when he was going for the 70%, he was concerned that maybe he couldn't get it, but hey, at the end he could get it, and it was a nice game, which I think we can all agree that it was a nice game with different choices of a strategy.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree. I
Well
agree.
Well played.
No,
Well played.
I think this is one of those rare games where everybody played well. Just somebody in this case it wasn't spawn, it was actually turn order. Because I guess I think if pink would have gotten a choice, he was going to kill green. If blue would have gotten a chance, he maybe would have gone for the 70%, right?
Yeah, but also Red knew the territory count that he needed exactly for 70, and he had it precisely at 70. He had no other territories outside of that. So hats off to him for recognizing that and knowing the number of territories he needed to get it, because he clearly had it, with no issues. But yeah, it was just well played.
Definitely. Well, that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. The next game is gonna be, I think, in 20 minutes. It's gonna be game number 3 for group number 3. I'm not gonna be broadcasting that one. That one is gonna be. Let me see who is supposed to do that. So you guys can go to their channel because that game is gonna happen soon. So let me check real quick, and maybe I can.
You're fine. We're rooting for Gary the Bear from Team USA 3. Everyone needs to root for him.
Yeah, remember with the settings of
No. Root for Carbo.
Well, both of them they have to play against Feliz. Feliz is a heavyweight on this game, so right now they hopefully they can do. Okay, let me see who's gonna be streaming this game. This is game 3. Oh, it's gonna be Mitch. So Mitch is going to be streaming this game. So let me see.
Nice. Can't wait. And then Harlow, thanks again for commentating, and I'm sure I'll play some games with you later tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait.
All right.
Well,
All
thank
right,
you
see you, boys.
guys. I will be to the viewers that I have. I will be sending you now to Mitch's channel, so you can probably watch the end of the. Sorry, you can probably watch the end of the Group 1 game, and then probably you can watch the third game of this group if you want to. Just bear with me for a
Alright.
few seconds because I really don't know how to do this. Well, I'm learning. So just show me some love and wait for a second. I am on it, guys. Okay, so I'm doing this. Perfect. There we got it.
Okay, thank you, Harlow. I'm gonna go
Welcome,
join
everyone.
my country.
No problem.
Be busy.
Best of luck, my friend. Best of luck.
Thank you.
You vote me, please.
¿Ah?
¿Me puedes mover, por favor? ¿Me puedes mover?
¿Vas a regresar a tu equipo? No hay problema. Vale.
Sí. Ok, ok.
No hay problema, dale. Y muchas gracias por unirte. Se te agradece mucho.
Igualmente.
Hey, I think I raided Mitch. Didn't I? I don't know how this works. I thought I did. Let me see if I have to do it again. But I think I did raided Mitch.